Yo, what is up, my mullet Sharp here, bringing you guys another video, and today bringing you guys a hard point on Raid Scrim against Envious. So just sit back, enjoy the gameplay. It's pretty good, and this is just from an online scrim, so nothing too serious. But what I want to talk to you guys today is what everyone is talking about on Twitter, what I'm going to be on ESN Late Night. You guys will probably see this after I'm on ESN Late Night, so you might already know about all this stuff that I'm going to talk about here, but I'm going to be on there talking about it. But before we get into that, I want to first shout out my brother. He is trying to pursue starting a gaming website, and he is hosting a tournament tomorrow where the winning team will get a pass to UMG. Now, that doesn't mean flight covered, hotel covered. That's just a UMG team pass. All the team passes are sold out. They're all booked up. This is the only way. If you don't have a team pass, this is the only way you can get one. It's the very last one that's available unless someone sells one to you that decides not to go. So check out his website. I'll link it down in the description. Go register there. He's also going to start hosting a tournaments that have bigger payouts. You know, where people say if a team pays $10 instead of like GB where they pay out like 53% to the teams, he's going to start paying out a lot more, like 80 or 90%. So definitely go check that out and go to his website and do that. So let's talk about the main thing here. What was MLG announced this morning is that they're changing up the pro point system. Basically what they're doing is they're allowing people to acquire pro points just from playing online. You don't have to go to events anymore to acquire pro points. If you guys wonder what pro points are, is when you went to, this is what they were, when you went to MLG events, you played, you came in first, say you come in first, your team would get 10,000 pro points as a team. I believe each individual player would just get 2,500 and so on. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure there, but the way they're doing it now is they're added an online portion, and what they're doing, a lot of people are outraged by this because they're saying that randoms are going to become pros now and have the status of pro status, and people don't really understand it too much, so that's why I'm doing this video to kind of explain it. So you can gain pro points from ladders such as the singles ladder, double ladder, hardcore ladder, team ladder, zombies ladder, and all that stuff from placing in that ladder. Like first place team, I believe in the team ladder, will get 1,500 pro points. And that will be split up between everyone on, I guess, four people on the team, I imagine, or maybe everyone on the team. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but they'll split that up between the players on the team. And it'll all be tracked through your GB profile. So now, instead of MLG rank, people are going to be, having pro point rank, and they're going to update it every 2 weeks, I think, to what your new thing is. They'll also have like diamond. It'll be pro, which is the top 2% players. Diamond. I don't know if there's a platinum, diamond, gold, silver, bronze, all that stuff, yada, yada, yada. Who cares? But anyway, the big picture here is a lot of people are like, oh, man, Bezo's going to be pro now. He's considered the best player because he has #1 GB rank. No, they're not going to give pro points just for winning one match on GB. The way they're going to do it is, I think, just the ladders that they have. Yes, if you win the playoffs in that, I'm guessing, you'll get pro points, or no matter, like, if you place wherever in that, you'll get some amount of pro points. And they're not going to do like sticks and stones tournaments give you pro points. They're going to host tournaments. They have a 500 point series, a 2,000 point series, and a 5,000 point series. And one of them is going to be single. They're going to have those 3 different tournaments. They're going to be single elimination. And then they're going to have 3 more of those, same amount of points. And it's going to be double elimination. Now, as you can imagine, the 200 point first place team gets 200 pro points, not that much. And then in the 2,000, it's going to be 2,000 points. And then in the 5,000, the first place team gets 5,000 pro points, which is actually a lot. That's like coming in 4th in the MLG event. So that could change up the seeding a little bit, because all this is going to change and affect what the seeds for Columbus are. So a lot of people were pretty much freaking out, saying that all these online warrior teams and host booters are going to become the top 8 teams at Columbus, and they're going to be considered pro and have pro status. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's not right. The teams that go and prove themselves on LAN should be considered pro, and yada, 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 all this. Basically, I think it's a way just to try to get pro players to play in these online tournaments, because none of them do anyway. I mean, I used to play in S&D tournaments, but I really don't, because I'm scrimming my team now. I played in those when I was on Fear. My team never played. But now It's going to be online tournaments. I guarantee a lot of the pretty much all the pro teams are going to play in them. And they're going to be MLG rules. They're not going to be like 2v2 S&D and all that stuff. That's not going to acquire you pro points. They're going to be specific tournaments that acquire you pro points. People were thinking like whatever you did on GB was going to get you pro points, and that everyone's going to be pro now and all this stuff. And that's not going to be the case. It's going to be certain tournaments. They're going to be MLG rules. Yes, people that have connections like Gunjar and the people on Ego's team are going to have an advantage. But I mean, I'm pretty much look at all the online tournaments. MV1. The ICN, the UMG, where you won the hotel and the UMG team pass and all that. MV won that. Complexity won Frag Cup. All these online tournaments, you know, the good teams are winning. Like, you know, Frico won the Dallas qualifier. I guess they're Impact now, but Impact won the Dallas qualifier. It's not like random teams are winning, you know, these tournaments. Just random teams are placing high in them, and like the Dallas qualifier, there are a lot of just teams that didn't deserve to be there, and you had teams like Envy and Complexity in the open bracket, but it's not going to happen like that. It's not like Huskers and Stoners team is going to come out and win all the GB ladders, all the online tournament ladders, and just all these pro point things, and going to be the #1 ranked seed at Columbus. It's not going to happen like that. That's not how it's going to be. Pro teams are going to play in these events. Pro teams are going to win them. It'll pretty much be the same teams in the top. Now there was something on there listed where it's like there's a single elimination MLG tournament. And then there's a double elimination MLG tournament. I don't know what that means. I know it's been rumored that there's going to be an MLG event at PAX Prime. I'm guessing that will be the single elimination MLG tournament. I don't know. And then the double elimination will be Columbus. I'm just making this up because I don't know. That's the one thing I didn't understand because it said first place was 10,000 points, and that's where I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure that's what you get for an MLG event. So, and it didn't say it was an online tournament. It just said MLG. Whatever tournament. I don't know. I'll have to look at it again, but I'm pretty sure they're talking about a LAN event there, and that's gonna be worth the majority of the points. So I'm almost certain the teams that are consistently in the top 8, the teams that are the pro teams, you know, Complexity, Optic, Impact, all these Envy, all these teams are going to remain the top seeded teams. Now it could affect, you know, whether Complexity is going into the next event with the first seed, or if they're going in with like the 3rd seed or whatever, depending on, you know, how they place in these tournaments compared to like Impact, and then Impact could pass them up. Actually, I think Impact probably does have more points than them, I'm guessing. Actually, no, they picked up John, so I don't know. Confusing. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But it's not like there's going to be some Rondell McGregor's who wins the singles ladder or plays, you know, singles all day is going to be considered pro on GB. That's not how it's going to be. It's going to be, you know, pretty much the same teams. It's going to be MLG ran tournaments, and it's just a way. Obviously, it's a way for MLG to make more money. It's a way to get pros more into the online tournament scene, and I actually support it. A lot of people are against it and like saying, "Oh no, what is this? F you guys, blah blah blah." I actually support it because MLG is kind of extending out to the broader mainstream of players, the online players. Obviously, you know, not everyone can afford to go to events. Not everyone can get sponsors to go to events. So online is a big portion of Call of Duty. If you look at the viewers, how many viewers do we have playing? MLG is looking at that saying, you know, we're at MLG events getting 80,000 viewers. How can we get these 80,000 people to say, hey, I want to play in this tournament. I could go pro just from playing online. That's pretty much what they're trying to do there. Is they want to get more people playing in the tournaments to kind of, you know, maybe they'll be like, oh, I like this, I'm gonna go to an event, instead of them having to blow, you know, $1,000 going to an event and just getting their shit mollywopped in the open bracket. This kind of gives them a ground to play worth something for pro points other than just playing to play, and they also get to play against the pro teams and see how they stack up. I think that's what they're doing. They haven't, I mean, obviously they're not going to come out and say, this is what we're doing and why we're doing it. Someone over at MLG knows what they're doing, and they're over there plotting. And yeah, once again, it is about money, and they're going to make money off of it because their online tournament section, especially for these tournaments, is going to expand. And they're also going to bring in people, you know, Optic is going to be playing in GB tournaments, so the thousands of people who watch the Optic streams are going to be like, oh, what website are they playing on? Game Battles? I'm going to go check it out. Tournament. Sticks and Stones. I'm pretty good at Sticks and Stones. I'm going to play this one-on-one, whatever, Sticks and Stones or free-for-all. Whatever. They're going to start playing in it. That's going to bring in more people, bring in more users. More people are going to play in their ladders. you know, more people are going to play Team Ladder, more people are going to play Zombies Ladder. It's going to be growth on the GB and MLG side. And I say, you know, there's nothing wrong with a growth unless it's on your back or on your body somewhere. There's nothing wrong with growth. So that's just my standpoint on it. I hope you guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Also, be sure to check out my brother's website. And then let me know what video you guys want to see tomorrow. Do you guys want to see a 2v2 with Moho? I have another one that's recorded. Do you guys want to see a 1v1? Or do you guys want to see a amateur breakdown? Let me know down in the comments. And always be sure to give a like. You guys have been amazing with that. We hit 1,000 on that 2v2 video. Proved Moho wrong. And you guys are amazing on my 1v1 video. And then my regulars, you know, I think I'm averaging out about like 400, 500. Not 500, like 400 likes. So that's pretty good. But I do get extra happy when I see that 1,000 up there. So if you guys could keep doing that for me, helps me out. Helps me gain subs. I notice I've gained a lot of subs ever since that. So I have 34,000 now. And we're working our way to 40,000. Hopefully we can go to UMG, do good, and, you know, things will just take off from there. But as always, it's your boy Sharp. I'm out. Peace.